after years of research, a large number of Chinese UFO scholars, including myself, are convinced the authenticity of UFO, the existence of UFO and aliens. To testify the existence of the UFO and aliens,
I think we're just going to go down the road, and then we will come back and ask questions. Dr. Shelley, welcome.
Thank you.
Congresswoman, Congressman, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Sun Shili. I am from the People's Republic of China. I am the president of the World Chinese UFO Federation. Our federation serves as a communication platform for the global Chinese on all aspects of UFO, including those in mainland China, Hong Kong, and Taiwan, and abroad. We have 1.3 billion people in China, and on top of that, we also have a lot of overseas Chinese. That means we have a very big federation. I also wanted to point out that Chinese people consider ourselves as the descendants of dragon, and dragon is from out of space in the Chinese culture. So in the Chinese culture, we are from out of space as descendants of dragon. Secondly, we call our land as the land of deities or the land of gods. And another principle in the Chinese culture, which is also important, is that we seek the harmony between people and heaven. So descendants of the dragon, the land of deities, and the harmony between people and heaven are very relevant with the hearing that is taking place today. My career is in international affairs and international economics, and I have been working in the government. I have been a diplomat and a university professor. But since the 1970s, I started to spend time on the subject of UFO and the study of the mysteries of the universe. Since the establishment of the China UFO Research Institute in 1980, I have been actively involved in the leadership of the largest UFO organization in the world, and the leader of the World Chinese UFO Federation. So I have been a witness to the history of China UFO research, and also a spokesperson or an advocate, if you will. Since 1990s, I participated in a series of international conferences in Asia, Europe, North America, South America, and many other places, engaging in academic exchanges. I've also been interviewed by many international media on China UFO research development. This media include AP, BBC, CNN, NBC, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, Los Angeles Times, Christian Science Monitor, Times Magazine, and the most prestigious science and technology channel, Discovery. Of course, in addition to that, for many years, we have also been interviewed by the Chinese state media, Xinhua, and the CCTV, and many other Chinese media. So for the past 33 years, it's been a very hard time for Chinese UFO scholars, but we are still committed to the study of this subject, and we have gained a lot of great results, which is reflected in the following aspects. First, everyone on this planet is looking for our roots in the universe. We have the right to know. We have the right to discover. The mission of the Chinese UFO scholars is to help our citizens realize and implement their right to know and their right to discover. Any attempt to cover up is unacceptable. Secondly, statistics of the China UFO groups show that people involved in the subject of UFO is an overwhelming scale. According to our statistics, in China, out of 1.3 billion people, we have close to tens of millions of people who are UFO enthusiasts. And those who are interested in UFO subject or believe that UFO exists account for half of the Chinese population, which is about 500 million people. A group of senior scholars in the China UFO Research Institute come from various backgrounds that include scientific research agencies, aerospace, aviation, manufacturing, astronomy, and many scholars are very prestigious scholars in the society. For example, a scientist who is actively engaged with us, Mr. Chen Xuesheng, Wang Ganchang, and mathematician Mr. Chen Jingrun, and a very famous astronomist. We are working with these people frequently, and we actually have more than 100,000 members. This is a very big team, and we are all contributing our share to the study of UFO. Thirdly, after years of research, a large number of Chinese UFO scholars, including myself, are convinced the authenticity of UFO, the existence of UFO and aliens. To testify the existence of the UFO and aliens, I have also written articles that have appeared in China's encyclopedia, which is also a very prestigious encyclopedia in China that was edited by Mr. Chen Xuesheng, a famous scientist in China. So, we believe the existence of UFO, we believe the existence of aliens and extraterrestrials. For many years, after our research and investigation, we have recorded some third kind cases, including the Fengshan Mountain incident, the Feixiang incident, the Beijing Caogong incident, and the Duxi Farm incident, as well as interaction with the national civil aviation system and the military with outer space. Fourth, China has the earliest and the most recorded cases of the third kind in the world. The earliest can be traced back to 12,000 years ago, prehistoric records carved in ancient stone plate. According to our studies, up to 5,000 years of written history, there is a wealth of suspected mysterious UFO-related data and files, including ancient data from the ancient local governments, official documents, history, ancient scientific literature, or even in civil literary works. We see all these records, which prove that UFO does exist, and also proves the real existence of the interaction between UFO